I'm going to be showing a few of the more common stretches that we give to patients. So one of the stretches you can do, you can use a rolled up bed sheet if you have a belt, or a stretch strap. And this will be for stretching your hamstrings. So you're going to put the strap or the belt, whatever you have to use, underneath your foot. You're going to lie back. I find it's easier with the opposite leg bent. You're going to keep this leg straight. You can do so by flexing your quad. And you're going to bring this leg up overhead until you feel a stretch in the back of your hamstring. It's important to breathe deeply while you do this. Don't try and rush it. Just go to the point where you feel a stretch. Hang out there for 10 to 15 seconds, and as the muscle relaxes, stretch a little further into your range of motion. And you can repeat that 3 times for 30 seconds. It's pretty common. Or if you just want to set a timer for like 2 minutes, you can go back and forth on each side until you've reached the allotted time. Another way you can do this stretch is if you have a chair or a table. Any surface works as long as it's around this height. So probably about knee height or a little higher. So for this, you're just going to prop your leg up. You want to make sure your hips are square in the direction that you're facing. And you're just going to slowly lean forward and allow the hips to come back until you feel a stretch in the back of your thigh. And then breathe deeply and allow yourself to go a little further in the stretch until you continue to feel it more. Another stretch I'm going to be showing is the Piriformis stretch, which is a very common stretch that we give to patients. There's a couple different ways to do this depending on your flexibility. The first one I'll demonstrate, you're just going to cross your leg over so your ankle is resting just above your opposite knee. With both hands, you're going to grab this knee and you're going to pull towards your opposite shoulder. So I'm pulling my left side towards my right shoulder, and you're going to pull over and up until you feel a stretch on the back part of your hip. Now, if you're very flexible and you're not getting a stretch here, another thing you can do with both hands is reach through, grab the opposite thigh, and pull this forward. And this will give you a little bit more of an intense stretch. So if you need this, you can try this variation. Next, I'm going to be demonstrating a stretch for your hip flexors. So if you're not mobile, you're not able to get on the floor, you can't move around very well to stretch your hip flexors. One real simple way you can do this is by scooting over onto the edge of a bed. Make sure you're holding on and you're safe. And you're just going to allow this opposite leg to drop off. And as this leg drops down, you'll feel a stretch in the front of your thigh and the front side of your hip.